Well, I want to thank Senator Murray and all of my colleagues here today for the work that they do on this issue and so many others. But today we're talking about women's fundamental freedom. And as my colleagues have already made clear, overturning Roe v. Wade was just the beginning of anti-choice extremist attacks on women's reproductive freedoms. In the last 2 years, we've seen politicians pushing to enact more restrictions on women and their health care. You've heard my colleagues speak about it. Even here in the Senate, a nationwide abortion ban has been introduced by anti-choice Republicans and would severely limit women's reproductive freedom in all states, including a pro-choice state like mine, Nevada. At the same time, we've seen states around the country enact extreme and highly restrictive abortion bans, some even without exceptions for rape or incest. And even when they claim to have exceptions for life of the mother, we know that in practice, this is not the case. The lack of clarity about what constitutes a medical emergency forces doctors today to consult lawyers before they're able to provide care for women whose lives depend on it. In Texas, because of the state's extreme abortion ban, a woman who was going through a miscarriage when she was 4 months pregnant had to wait 24 hours in a hospital. 24 hours in a hospital. She's having a miscarriage. She developed sepsis before she could receive the life-saving care she desperately needed before the doctors had to do their consultation. And sadly, it could get even worse. Right now, anti-choice extremists are attacking the fundamental right for a pregnant woman to receive proper medical care in an emergency. Think about that. They want the Supreme Court to overturn EMTALA, a decades-old federal law that requires all hospitals to provide life-saving care to all patients. It's simple. You go to an emergency room, they have to treat your emergency, including abortion care for women. Emergencies happen all the time. Women will get turned away at the emergency room door. In fact, they're getting turned away now as we speak. And if the Supreme Court overturns this law, make no mistake, women will die. This could be your wife. This could be your daughter, your sister, your mother, your friend. And you never know. You never know when this emergency could happen to somebody that you love. EMTALA saves lives, period. And so this is just another attempt by anti-choice extremists to control women's bodies. Let me be clear. We, all of us here, and our Democratic colleagues won't let them. We won't let them. Nevadans sent me here to the Senate to fight for them and their rights. In their states, they were sent to fight for the rights of women. And as long as I'm here, as long as we are here, and the Senate Democrats remain in the majority, we will stand up for women's reproductive freedoms and block any attempt to pass a restrictive abortion ban that will hurt women. Senator Murray.
Well said.